G'day guys, how's it going? Welcome to Man Cave Tuesday. Hope you all had a ripper week. What do we got going on in this video? Geostash M.I.A. The bloody chimney is complete. Get some new stickers for Max. Do some testing with a custom DR650 wheel prop made by Dave. I get some new MX gloves and do a bit of a review. And of course, some BB news and shit at the end. Righto, let's get out and see if we can find this M.I.A. Geostash. Rightio guys, so we're up here at Mount Alexander. We've got the new Pride Rock bloody Geostash. The other one got stolen. This place is getting so bloody popular. Yeah, so I've got to find a new location for it. That's what we're doing. Let's go and find a spot. But I'm not going to show you exactly where it is. Rightio guys, so we're what I've got to actually do is go to the spot where I originally put the first one, because I haven't checked it yet. Pete's checked it, and I think 2 people beforehand have tried to locate it and haven't found it. But I just got to confirm that it is definitely gone. There's lots of trees and whatever around here, and it's amazing how much it bloody changed. I actually struggled to find this truck to get in here. So anyway, so Nay's got the so for the guys that are doing this, so as you can see, that's us there, and that's where the geocache is. So we're just trying to move that dot closer to that. Simple as that. As soon as we're basically on top of it, that's when we start looking to see where it's hidden. Rightio guys, well, this isn't the new one. This is the old one, as you can tell. So it's still there. I can't believe the guy didn't see it, especially Pete. Pete, you're a geocacher, surely. So the pictures that one of the guys that said, is this the spot? And it looked a little bit different because it was a lighter coloured. And when I was first here, it was a darker colour tree thing. These are not, they're not just sitting on the ground. They're not in the public view. They are hidden. They're under things. You've got to do a bit of a search. Remember that you got pretty much a 4 metre radius of, you get pretty much close to it. You've got the hint. Just look. You've got to look for it. So there you go. Anyway, I'm going to get this bloody thing open. So boom. Really good, because the book in here, if I get this book out, because that was the main thing I was pissed. It's like all the people that have found this thing. So the very first person that found this was Des Barker on the 12th of the 10th 2019 at 4:12 p.m. on a Saturday. He was on a DRZ 400E from Kyneton. Number 1, you bloody ripper. How cool to take a break from the bike and roam around the bush. Thanks Mark and Nay, you're a legend in more ways than one. Cheers. 57-year-old. Silver medal, Peter Ermel. So Pete, you'd actually found this one. Of course you did. Bloody ripper, thanks Mark. John Haywood. Beautiful place, great views. Long time since I've been up here. Cheers Mark. Steve Convey, 30th of the 10th 2009. Beautiful spot up here. Dave Milson, just a relaxing ride after work. Mike Kane, Mark Holmesy's bloody adventure cooking. Todd Cooper in the Holden, Colorado. He normally bloody brings the kids, which is great. Tony Page, that's the gravel badger, isn't it? Yeah. Top tip, look for the track, don't climb the hill like I did. He came in down the bottom, because when you're on the main road, it'll take you, thinks, yeah, anyway, it doesn't matter, you just got to go up. Chappie, just missed Tony. Oh, right. So on the same day, Tony, 26th of the 1st, 2020, and Chappie, 26th of the 1st. So Chappie just got it after Tony. It just goes on and on and on and on. Bloody just brilliant. So I'm just so glad that it didn't get stolen. Faith in humanity is restored, because it is a bit of a tricky spot, because down the bottom of this hill there's a down. There's a campsite down there. There's campsites, they're just bush ones. They're not proper ones. And when you're looking at, when you get to this thing, if there's campers down the bottom, they can actually see what you're doing. So it was always a bit of a concern. All right, so I'm going to put it back. Geo hunters, look a little harder. There's Nay doing what she loves to do best. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Nice shot of her ass. Sorry about that. King of the world. Righto guys, back to the man cave. Sorry guys, Nay's bloody climbing around going, get up here and have a look at this. So, while you're up here looking for this geocache, Nay reckons that this rock looks like a focus.
Voldemort's tomb.
Yeah.
No, Dumbledore's tomb.
Dumbledore's, yeah. Yeah, so, oh, that's a bit of a steep drop down there. But yeah, really cool area up here. No wonder it's getting...
Oh, there's the other one over there that's sitting on top of the mountain.
Oh, I see it. Zoom in. Yeah, another bloody...
It's like a lost cemetery.
Yeah. Yeah. So definitely worth a...
Worth a look around.
Look around, yeah. Because I know a lot of... Eh?
You can see straight over the trees.
Oh.
Come here. Come here. It's a rainbow.
Oh, there is too, look at that. Oh yeah, you can see straight over. Straight out, yeah.
Alright, I'll stop annoying you now.
Right, so when you're up here, and this geostash is called Pride Rock for a reason. In that, where I have the geostash and the GPS coordinates for that, there's GPS coordinates for Pride Rock itself. Get out there, it's bloody ripper. It's literally like the Lion King Pride Rock. You go out on this rock, and then you just see forever. There's also, which way are we going? Where's the bloody car? Down there, is it, or are we?
I think it's down there, behind a tree somewhere.
So, all right, we'll head that way. There's another 2 links to abandoned, what do you call it?
Oh, it's over there.
Yeah, I thought, my spidey senses were on it. No, we'll go bush. What do you call it? What are those things? The abandoned... Guys are used to me, I know, I do this all the friggin' time. Quarry! Abandoned quarries. Great big structures and all that. If you've watched, for a long time, I've had them on videos and stuff like that. Definitely well worth a bit of a look around. So don't just come do the geostash. It's the whole idea of geostashes is to get out, a reason to get out on the bike or the car or whatever. Get out, do something, but it normally takes you to a place that's either got cool tracks for riding motorbikes or just great scenery. And Mount Alexander is a really good spot for scenery spots, I reckon anyway. Righto, shut up Mark. Waving on like bloody usual, am I?
Nah, you're fine. I love it.
Righto, now we'll go back to the man cave. Rightio guys, so here we go. I wanted to show you this before Nay went any further. So that is the mantle in its rawest form.
Very raw.
So obviously you saw that thing made. Now this is all the little bits and pieces, but this was a
They're packing strips.
Yeah, packing strips from Bunnings. They had a pallet of them. And they were $1.50 each.
$1, I think.
$1 was it?
Something insane like that.
Yeah. Otherwise, it would have cost us It was like going to cost $80 just to be able to put all the using this stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was a brilliant bloody stroke of genius. So there you go. That's it. Obviously a big thick thing on there. We've had to do some cutting out and stuff. So now Nay'll start bogging it all up. You hungry? You hungry, dog?
Puppy.
Yeah, bonging it up, paint it, booyah, done.
No, I'm done. This I now can lean.
Yeah.
Just hand me a coffee. I'm good to go.
That's it. Righto, guys. What you doing, puppy? Hey, you enjoying the fire, are you? Ready, guys? Here we go. Boom. There it is. That is the finished product. That's as much as we are doing on this fireplace. So that mantle is all done. It's bloody come up a treat. Obviously it's all been dressed up. Oh, actually, so, oh shit, nearly bloody zooming you guys in. Sorry, we do have to have we've got the clock still to go up there. Apart from that, the chimney is done. And you can see it's all dressed around the back there as well. All up. And if I turn the light off, boom, nice and cozy. What do you reckon, Papa? Hey, is it your birthday today? Who turned 16? Yeah, bloody 16, and you're still going. You're crazy, eh? Well, there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed that crazy chimney ride we took yous all on. I'd have Nay here, but she's doing all this mopping and crazy. She's gone outside to bloody cool down, doing a bit of cleanup. So she's looking a bit frazzled and didn't want to be on the video. Righto, cool, where we going? I don't know, man cave. Oh. Rightio, guys, got some new stickers. What the hell did I do with the stickers? I got some stickers, new stickers. I got a core sticker, obviously matches the core, keep on riding. That's for people who have no idea what this means, only us know what that means. And then, this was Nay's idea, boom. Obviously one of my sayings, cool bananas. So, found a cool banana and did that. So, I've got to whack these on Max. Let's whack them on somewhere. Rightio, guys, so got to whack this, jump on Max. Can you see? I think you can see. I reckon I'm going to whack him up on there. I'll rip this off. Yeah, that should be all right. So when I'm riding along and I'm in the gnarly stuff, I can look down at that and go, it's all right, Mark, it's all cool bananas. Look at that. Yeah, they'll love it. Cool. Bloody ripper. What are you doing, Pupsy? Eh? Righto. So now you got to give Max a bit of a touch on the back as you're coming around. You don't want him to bloody kick you. I'll put this core sticker, if I can peel it. There it is. I reckon I'm just going to whack him straight on there. I'll zoom you guys in. That should do it. Righto. Right about there, I reckon. Hopefully that's straight. I'm just trying to stay out of your way. Ah, that'll do it. Done deal. Rightio, guys, so they're 2 new stickers. If you go to our Biker Bits website, the news site obviously, click on shop, go to the merchandise shop, that's where all the stickers are in there. They're $2 each for those particular ones that you just saw. $1.50 postage in Australia, flat rate, and $4 postage to anywhere else in the world. Righto, brilliant, back to the man cave. Rightio, guys, I have got a little gadget thing that was, made for me by Dave. Look, here's some footage of the M.I.A. This is Dave showing how this bloody gadget thing works. Here it is in my bloody hot little hand. So he made one for Pete and he made one for me. Dave, thanks heaps, man. Bloody cool. So I already did one of these.
did one of these things, and I used the the $2 walking cane that you get from those bloody cheap shops. The one benefit this one has over the other one is that this is adjustable, so I can just undo that and pull this to make it longer or whatever. I never have to. This is set for max the DR650. I can lift the back up and I can lift the front wheel up using that, and that's great. But I've never actually had to use, I've never had a flat on max, hence why I just continually use Dunlop D606s, front and rear. Never had a flat, never had a dinged, what do you call it, rim. I'd like to maybe try different stuff, because I see guys trying different, but I just, if it ain't broke, don't bloody fix it. Right, so this is really, really simple. It's made out of aluminium, I'm presuming. I think, yeah, it is. It's made out of aluminium. Dave has access to some pretty whiz-bang machinery, and obviously he's made this up. So that's it. That's simple as that. So I seen him do the rear, but I want to see if I can use this same thing to get the front up as well. And I reckon if it works, we're going to weigh this, because this is more compact than that. Like, it's just, and I think it might be just a little bit lighter. And I reckon I can actually whack this in my tool. Shut up, Mark. Let's get weighing and doing all the shit. Hang on. Rightio. So my little stickaroo is, what's that? 123 grams. And Dave's 118. So as I thought, that is lighter than that. That's a win. Right, bit of a context in the compactness. So these two together. Obviously this makes it look a whole lot fatter, if you know what I mean. I did that. But, you know, this is bloody tiny. So I think compactness, that's a winner. And I reckon this is a whole lot prettier than that. I'll show you where I store that. Obviously why this is all bloody jingle jangle, it just sits in there. I just use the old bloody gotcha straps. Wrap it around. So this gets, you know, all muddy and dirty, and every now and then I pull it off to give it a bit of a clean up. But this is, it's there, it's on the bike. Never really bloody think about it. And it just sits there like that. Just don't have to think about it. So basically the way I use this is I just lift this bike up a little bit, whack that underneath there. Hey presto, there you go. Now for the front, simply just bring this here. I grab the bottom of the safari tank, get me body under it, lift it up like that. No, it's not in a stable spot. That's not in it. Oh, hang on, that's lifting the back. Oh, bastard. There we go, that's it. And there you go, that's the front wheel off. And that's pretty, you know, it's pretty steady. Whoop, until it does that. That's... No, this is real life, guys. Because the thing is, when you bike, see, that's not right either. When your wheel is, whoop, and it just moved again. No, is it resettled? Oh, it's moving. How we going? Oh, it's settled there. Obviously, if you're taking your wheel off and you've got that jacked up, you don't want that to then fall and everything, you know what I mean? So obviously it's not perfect, but this is to get you out of a pinch. You don't need one of these if you're out in the bush and there's plenty of bloody trees around, and I've done a video, oh geez, a million years ago with Max out there and just finding sticks to prop it up. The other thing that you can do is just lay your bloody bike over and deal with it that way. Now let's see what Dave's thing, how it works, and if we can get it to make the front lift up, and if I can get it in my bloody toolbox, then it's going to be a keeper. Right, I thought I'd just wriggle the bike for this just to drop out, and it was actually on there really stable. So once you get it in that right spot, she's bloody stable. Anyway, let's try out Dave. So we just plop that on there. That little thing goes in there, and it goes underneath that bit there. So let's see if I can do this. He made it look real easy. Can you see there, guys? What do I do? Get it underneath there, and then I just lean with my body. Oh, well, that's nearly there. Oh, as with all these things, a little bit of technique goes a long way. And why there's a bloody weed here. For Christ's sake, pull that out of the way. All right, give that another shot. I might just straighten this wheel up. Come on, Max. So that, lean her over, bring it in. And there you go, done. So that's pretty simple. That'll hold it there. No worries whatsoever. You could get that a little bit higher if I move that in a little bit more. So now I'll just pull him over, let that drop out. See if we can get this up. Rightio, so let's give that a bit of a lift. Whoa. Is that gonna do it? Oh, making crunchy noises. Well, that's the, whoop. Let it settle. Yeah. That could be lifted a little bit, I think, around this way. Maybe. Crackety crack, crack, crack. That's bloody it. Righto. There you go, so it's on there, and then it's precariously, like just on the edge. It's not punching a hole or anything into me aluminium Duvalaki bash plate. That has got the wheel off. There you go. Done deal. Righto guys, so let's just see if I can get that in here. If I can get that in there. Oh, that's right, I got my little bag set up. I forgot all about that. So just for shits and giggles for the moment, do it properly, Mark. Pull that out, just see if I can jam. Pull that out. See if I can get that in there. Yeah, that's going in, no worries at all. Just chuck that on there. Get me a little pillow slip thing. Look at that, guys. Oh, these are always tricky. Is it going to end up in the right spot? Upside down. Don't you hate that? I never remember this. So maybe we do it that way. There we go. Give me a little wire. Wrap him around. Boom. So that's it. That is it's gone. Rightio, well there you go guys, so that's it. Bloody bit of tinkering in the old garage with Max. Dave, thanks heaps mate, that'll be bloody ripper. Hopefully I never have to use it. There's I don't know if there's 101 different ways. I'm sure there is 101 different ways that you can create something like that, a walking stick. Dave has manufactured himself one, me and Pete as well. But like I said, you know, I've never had to bloody use it. I like to have it as peace of mind. But at the end of the day, if you have a flat out on the in the bush, you're going to figure it out. You'll either grab some branches and do it. If you don't have one of these, you most probably won't even bother to have a spare tube or a way to fix a tube or some slime or whatever. You'll just pick up your mobile phone and call someone to say, hey, bring the trailer, pick this bloody thing up, let the garage man deal with it. Righto, get out of here. Rightio guys, it's time to do a Mark's Gear review. I've bought myself a new pair of gloves, and here they are. They are the Fox Dirt Paw gloves. Alistair got me onto these ages and ages ago. I had a red pair that I coloured all out because I don't, you know me, I don't like bloody colours. I just don't like them on me. I ended up wearing a hole in them, and then what I did was I thought, when I went on to MX store, I got the O'Neills. They looked pretty much the same, but they were like $13 cheaper, and I've got the website open. And when I bought these, it was the same deal. These were $13 cheaper. So I just wanted to do a little bit of a comparison. There's bugger all comparison, and I don't even know if I can kind of like explain it. So I'll get you down over here. So you can see that I've burnt on the last Castlemaine Ramble when trying to dry these out. I ended up burning them, so that's why I've had to get the new pair. So the fit is practically identical. They both have the finger touch stuff, so you can use that on your bloody mobile phone. It feels like they're the same type of material, got the little bits of protection. I think the only thing I can say that's different, it's up here, it's this bit here. And it's negligible, but for some reason, and like if I couldn't get these, I would buy these every other time, no worries at all. If I thought $13 was out of my price range, I'd have no problems buying these. But with the Dirt Paws, it's this part here. It just seems to be, it's a little bit tighter fit. So everywhere else is exactly the same. It's just this bit here. For some reason, I just like the way that it feels around that area there. It just seems to, I don't know, curve with my particular wrist. Obviously everybody's going to be different, but I just like the way it feels there. As stupid as that sound, I'm prepared to pay an extra $13 for that nice feeling around that bit there. There you go. But like I said, if you're really budget conscious and you don't want to spend that extra $13, these gloves are perfectly okay. They're actually great. But I mean, it feels good. It's just because I've had these, and now that I've had this on that wrist part and the I don't know. There you go. So really good gloves. Even riding on the cruiser, I prefer to run with these. I know they're not as good protection, obviously, from if you come off the bike and the gravel and tar bullshit. It's the tactile. You just have so much. I should get the other gloves. Hang on. Oh, I've got another pair of gloves. Right, out. They were the pair that I was looking for. Get these out of the way. Right, so I'm talking about tactileness. These are my summer gloves. They're a short glove. Put them on here. They're thick leather. They've got all the big bloody, knobbly, you go bloody punching with this shit. But they're fine, they're great, no worries at all. But when you ride with something like these, where they're much thinner, it's that tactile feeling that you get out of them. And then obviously, your winter gloves, which I don't use these anymore. As we all know, the thicker the bloody, I think these might be nays actually, they're a bit small. The thicker they go, the less tactile, I'll say tactile bloody 100 times now. These are my ski gloves. This is what I now use. Although I'm getting a hole, I've got a hole in them. But I really like these because they just do keep your hands nice and warm. So I reckon when I need to get another winter glove, I'll be looking at the ski places to get another pair of gloves rather than your designated motorcycle winter gloves. I know, more protection than these, but that's just the way I'm rolling. So there you go, guys. I recommend Fox Dirt Paws, and I highly recommend the O'Neills, but the Fox Dirt Paws are my favourite. There you go. Done deal. Rightio, guys, time for a bit of BB news and shit. And as always, here's a couple of new crew members. Bloody great blokes. Good on you guys. Righto, so now I've got a couple of bloody things just to quickly run through, and I've had to give myself a cheat sheet. Geostash Pride Rock missing in action. You would have already seen that footage and you know that it's not missing, it's actually there. Cool, that's off the thing. The Biker Bits rides have now been added to the new website. You will see the planned dates for each of the rides this year. So I've now chucked it all up there. You'll go there, you'll see the button that says rides and it'll show and blah, blah, blah. The Creswick tag along ride, which is in a few weeks, few weeks, whatever it is. That is now open and you can log to get on that. There's actually 10, I think 10 including me, that are already logged in, ready to do that ride. Latest update newsletter is out. So if you're a crew member and you didn't get the email, that update is done. So you can just go to the bloody website and you'll see the thing that says the update for whatever. You'll get all the information, the normal information that's in there. GPS route of Melbourne Airport to Bendigo is now live. Now I'm saying it's now live because it's not, but when you're watching this, it's going to be live on the website. So anybody that wants to do that from the Melbourne Airport all the way to Bendigo, obviously it won't include the little drop off to my daughter's place. It'll just finish, not at my doorstep or whatever. It's there. So from the airport to here, if you just go up the Calder highway, it is freeway, I think it's called now. It's about 128 k's, I think. And if you take that other way, it's about 200 k's. But I tell you what, it's well worth doing that route, if you're not in a hurry, obviously. Righto, what else we got? Keep going, Mark. Don't bloody hold these fellas up. The crew giveaway for the month is now listed on the website. Main prize is the Serta cordless pump, which is that there. And we've got another one of those gotcha straps. And come on, get it out. A coaster. This is another thing that Dave that did that DR650, the hook, he did these ages ago, and the key rings, coasters and key rings, so they'll be in. So that's for the end of this month. Righto, put those back. In actual fact, while I'm doing this, Billy, I haven't heard from you, man. Did you want to pick this up? And I was just thinking today, I said, I should ring Billy. I know you're having an operation, and I think it was straight after that M.I.A ride. So I will give you a ring and see how you're going. I can always drop that over to your place anyway. But yeah, don't know whether you've seen the Man Cave Tuesday where you did win that. Just rocked up today. Nate's just come back from the post office, and Jesus, is there an address on there? I shouldn't do that. But look, which I'll be doing next week, mail time. I haven't opened it. It's quite interesting. Righto, keep on going. That's it. That's my list done. Get rid of that. Now, what do we got? We've got some Geo Hunters. So we've got Dwayne on the... Oh, Jesus. Where the hell? Dwayne on the Husky 501. There he is. And he has got the Big Desert. Now, in actual fact, where did his comment? Now that I've got this, the little, instead of them sending me a text, they do the form, and they get to do a little comment. And what do you say? Rode across the open desert plain. It was awesome fun. Sorry, forgot to lean the phone over. I thought that was pretty cool. You know, anyway, whatever. Now, one of the new crew members, Lucas. He's a local fella. He has a baby expecting on the way. So I think the first one here I got. So he's been out. There he is. He's got the shack, and then there's his missus. They've got Krusty Pit. They actually struggled to get the Krusty Pit, but I don't know your wife's name. You haven't mentioned her name, but she was the actual one that, while I was on the phone, she goes, found it. And there's Boulder Hill. Bloody brilliant. Yeah, Lucas was saying his missus was quite enjoying doing the geostashes, maybe a little bit more than what he was. Rightio, so the first one that we've got here at Murray Cray, this is Pete. So we've got some bloody, look at those pictures. Man, that's a decent size cray. Oh, look at that. They're pretty good bloody, his camera does really good photos. So what has he got? This cray had an old, sorry, I'll move it so you can look at the bloody crayfish while I read. This cray had old fishing line and a sinker wrapped around its legs. My hook had caught the fishing line on the cray as I wound my line in. I cut the old line off the poor cray, and after a photo shoot and video, Mr. Cray crawled back into the Murray River at M.I.A. Bloody hell, good on you, Pete. There's a nice shot there, nice pics. Oh no, that's someone saying nice pics. Yeah, pretty cool. Good on you, Pete. And that was the first time Pete's actually posted on the forum. He thought, no, I'll give it a go. You think Pete might be quite handy because he does the videos and that, but mainly he's done stuff on the phone, and he's only just recently started using computers, if you know what I mean, in a decent way. Yeah, whatever. Good on you, Pete. Shut up, Mark. Righto, what's the next one? Exploring Barma Forest. This will be Brendan. Scroll down, there we go. G'day Mark and crew, managed to get a few days off work, so took a midweek trip up to Barma Forest to explore some new tracks. Left from Barma on the Vic side and wiggled my way through the forest to Tocumwal before making my way back through the forest on the New South Wales side back to M.I.A. Some great views riding along the river and magic campsites with not many others around during the week. Also saw plenty of wildlife including kangaroos, emus, wild horses, red belly, black snake and even 2 deer. Interesting, I think the deer population is getting bigger and we are starting to see them more now. The new DRZ performed flawlessly, loving this bike more every ride. Here's a couple of photos of the trip including 2 magic beach campsites I had to myself, and cheers from the bra fence in M.I.A. Keep on riding, cheers Brendan. Look at that. Bloody, yeah, it is actually nice up there, and yeah, the friggin' campsites, and just, yeah, big sandbars they have out on the river there. That must be the big strawberry, the big cod. Oh, I reckon that's not the big cod though. There's a bigger one than that, I think, in Swan Hill. Yeah, look at those for campsites. There he is. Look at that. Happy as. Oh yeah, and that'll be the bra tree. Cool. Good on you, Brendan. Well, there you go, guys. That is it for BB News. Let's get back out. Well, there you go, guys. That is Man Cave Tuesday done and dusted for another week. Hope you all enjoyed it. I actually just got a phone call from Billy because I texted him and rang him. And I'm thinking, Jesus, what's going on? He hasn't had the bloody operation yet. And I said, did you watch Man Cave Tuesday last week? He said, yeah. So I said, do you know what's... He goes, oh, what are you talking about? The ride? I said, no, something else. I said, obviously you didn't see the last part, so I've told him to go watch it, see the last part of it. Righto, that's it. So I reckon with that whole website and all the behind the scenes bloody bullshit that I've been doing to get all this shit bloody a whole lot easier for me, motorbiking. Let's see what happens. Oh, actually, remember, keep on riding, and if you ain't riding, keep on keeping on.